Welcome to Tea and Biscuits, our weekly church news podcast at Benton First United Methodist Church. We're so glad you're here. You can learn more about the news and events at Benton First United Methodist Church and who we are at fumcbenton.org. If you don't have a church family, we want to invite you to join us for worship on Sundays, either in person or online at 8:30, 9:05, or 11 o'clock. Watch Tea and Biscuits live Sundays at 8 a.m. on our Benton First United Methodist Church Facebook page.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea and Biscuits at First United Methodist Church in Benton, Arkansas. We are glad to have you this morning. We hope you're doing well. And there we are. We are online, guys. We are up and going. So
it's always a mystery.
It is always a mystery, and we kind of have to, we just kind of have to, whatever that means.
Do we have our special guest say hello real quick?
Oh, we have special guests today.
We do have special guests.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Gary.
Gary.
And that's Larry.
And that's Larry. Okay, good deal. So, girls, good to see you this morning. So, but anyway,
Office, please. Office, please.
Today's sermon is from Mark 10, not Matthew 10, Mark 10, and we'll be talking about how Jesus and the children.
We just had our children come through.
And
yes.
how...
Or your children.
Children not coming to us because we ain't Jesus. We're sending them away.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just pointing.
We're being the church curmudgeon, right?
Yes.
And just thinking about, that's what the picture I have basically today for the slides, talking about the disciples' response to Jesus and, bringing the little children to him and putting them on his lap kind of thing. And why? Why are you doing that, Jesus? Anyway, these are just little miniature people that suck resources. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I know what you mean.
But Jesus.
Lest we not forget we were one of them at one time.
Exactly. And Jesus sees their value sometimes when we really do not. And so a little mini sermon for coming. We are in the Staycation series. This is why your clergy look like a fruit basket. And we have on the Hawaiian church for this series. And I really think Waltz is the best.
I do, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And
I do too.
Yeah. He had it locally made by a seamstress. It rhymes with the name Froger. Anyway, so we are, but no, seriously, you guys have really played well into this, and I appreciate it. And I know it's going to be a great sermon series as we continue to work our way through it. So, we've got somebody saying hi this morning. Good morning, Gail. Good to see you this morning. So, guys, we got a lot of things coming up in the life of the church. Let's talk about them just a minute on that. So, all the things that are happening. Where do we want to start?
Well, today, we've got our Art of Hospitality group that's meeting at 2. So anybody that's interested in kind of embracing that ministry of being hospitable to people, and so we're kind of working on that today. So that's at 2. We'll be through at 3. We're still meeting with our pet ministry. We're still getting that kind of organized. But if you're still interested in being part of that and kind of directing where that might go, we'd love to have you come at 3:30 today and kind of still be part of that. So that's today.
And then tonight we have 2 things that we're connected with. First, here at the church, youth have their youth Nerf Wars.
Not nerd.
Does it say nerd?
No,
it says
Nerf.
Nerf.
Wars, yes.
Nerf Wars.
Nerf Wars.
It's going to be in the youth area upstairs because what we'll get to tomorrow, starting tomorrow, something has taken over the majority of the church.
Yes, it has.
So
one of the
areas that they're still that they can still go to is our youth area. So 6:30 in the youth area, Nerf Wars, but also tonight we're starting the Salem camp meeting. 150 fifth annual.
It's old.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
old. The original
35th,
ones had
35th?
horses and circuit riders, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I bet,
tonight at 6:30, tonight every night this week through Thursday.
Jim Polk?
Jim Polk's tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Wednesday, I want everyone to know about Wednesday, because Wednesday our youth praise band is going to be leading worship. It's youth night.
That's awesome.
Come to all of them, but if you can only make one, make Wednesdays.
Wednesday night, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And just be prepared, it'll be warm.
Yeah.
And that's what camp meeting's about. You know, they'll have the ceiling fans going and, you know, we'll be outside underneath the arbor. So if it's raining, we'll be okay. So, yeah, it's just a great experience.
It's fun.
You know, it's very much fun. But that's taking over pretty much every night this week to Thursday. So, that's gonna be exciting. So, and we'll still have our usual Monday night meal.
Yep, yeah, that's still going on, and UMW is still meeting, or United Women in Faith are still meeting. All the activities, line dance is still going on, so we just kind of dance around one thing. The only thing that doesn't go on tomorrow will be our 10 a.m. We usually have a clergy coffee. We won't be doing that, of course, but everything else is pretty much on cue for the week. And then I want to say good morning to Sherry, good morning to Mama Garrett. Make sure we say hi to them.
Yes.
Good morning, good morning.
Our Wednesday night fellowship group that has been meeting for over 2 years. Tuesday night, we won't be meeting because of the Salem campground. So
Okay.
I'll get word out to folks that we're not gonna be meeting and let them know that.
Well, that's exciting. Well, that's exciting. Also, we've got Thursday night, a great opportunity to go bingo at OLF, Our Lady of Fatima. It is in, where is that at? Well,
Just down the
not the
street.
church, but I mean the building. What building are we in?
I think we're in the gym, which is just off Sevier Street. You go down the hill from our church.
Yeah.
You take a right into the parking lot.
Okay.
And it's that first building,
Okay.
right into the parking lot.
Well,
So-
the fundraising for that night is going toward our shoe ministry, which we are doing in conjunction with OLF this year, and we are working a partnership with them. And and what we're going to do is we will have that shoe ministry. They're going to host it in the site this year at their gym, and then next year it'll be back at our Family Life Center. Hey, good morning, Kelly. Anyway, so it's going to be going back and forth. So we're excited to be part of this. They came to us and wanted to be part of ministries and missions, and this is one way to do it.
Well, the more that we can connect up with other churches and denominations and,
Yeah.
in the community, just builds a much stronger, you know, base for folks.
And I hadn't shared this with you guys. I hadn't had the opportunity. I had a phone call from a lay member from another church inviting us into a mission day later July.
Oh,
and I
really?
said, we'll publicize it, we'll invite it, but we have this thing going on August 3rd, and we're doing it with Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Church here in town. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe next year we can all I'm like,
More the merrier.
I think so. And so this is what we're trying to do, this ecumenical shared ministry. There's no us and them. It's just us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Serving and praising the Lord through
Amen.
so many different things.
And that's really kind of what our Thanksgiving meals become too. I mean, yes, we as United Methodist Church, we take on the bulk of the energy for that. But we have a lot of different churches that show up to help with that, a myriad of denominations, and even outside of the faith. So it's it's great to see people coming together to do good things.
So Thursday night, the doors open at 6, and
Yeah.
they'll have some food there that you can purchase to eat, hamburgers.
No adult beverages.
That's right, no,
adult
no,
beverages.
no.
I want to clarify
That's
that.
right.
So,
And then at 7 o'clock, I think it's like you can pay $20 and get your bingo cards.
Yeah.
And it goes from 7 to 9, but you can stay as late as you want or leave whenever. But the money that's donated will help go to offset the cost of the shoes. And we're just excited that we get an opportunity to partner with other churches here in Saline County and hopefully reach a broader base of people that are in need of not only shoes, but also to get to know Jesus.
And just to let you know the cost of that, we talked about that in missions. Last year, we're getting the same cost for the shoes. We're buying 400 pairs of shoes for our children in Benton, new pairs of shoes. It cost this church $7,020 to do that last year. Thanks be to God, we had those monies in our missions account, and also people giving to that. But this year we get to split that between churches, and so we're grateful for not only the financial support, but the people coming together, Christians coming together and serving,
And the
serving our
possibility,
community.
the possibility of newer ministries that will reach even a broader scope of the community. Planting these seeds opens the door to do a lot more work within Saline County.
Yep. Yep. So that's exciting. So don't miss out on that. We want to make sure we get that announcement out there for everybody to hear it. So what else, guys? What else?
The one thing that we haven't talked about, it's like been a what's the thing about a drop in the ocean?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the ocean.
The ocean.
The Vacation Bible School.
Oh, scuba.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go with you on this.
The
one.
actual
Well,
ocean.
I was getting there. Somewhere in my mind, I was getting there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's VBS. That's this week, and it's under the sea, man. And,
I actually walked underwater today as I came around the corner. I looked up and there was fish and blue above me.
Yep. Yeah.
I noticed I didn't say I walked on water. I walked under it. So I was thinking.
And she was able to also to get the ocean to stay put. There for a while, the tide was ebbing and flowing and falling on the floor. So
Moses parted it.
yeah.
Jessica got it to stay put.
Jessica and
did.
Paula.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they
Paula
both got it
figured it out,
going.
yeah.
So yeah, you're right. That's Monday through Thursday, 9 to noon.
And you're preaching about children this morning?
And I'm preaching about children this morning. It's just funny how that all works out, right? By the way, next Sunday is those people. Talking about those people. So blind Bartimaeus.
Oh.
So anyway,
We're not preaching next Sunday.
I'm not preaching next Sunday, no.
yeah. So anyway,
Sunday after, maybe, yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Actually, you're the 23rd,
I'm
and
the
then you're the
23rd.
30th.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm going to stir everybody up and then hand it off to y'all. So anyway.
Well, good, then I get to add to the stir, and then
Yeah.
Walt gets to finish it.
Yeah. So we have VBS this week, and it's going to be exciting.
And after VBS, after the parents bring their kids to VBS, and the kids are all pumped up because of it, and they're singing all the songs, Friday night.
Yeah.
For all the parents who have been supportive and being participating in VBS, we have Parents' Night Out Friday night. So if you're wore out, tired, exhausted, if you've heard enough of the VBS songs you're singing them in your sleep, drop the kids off Friday night, go out and have a nice dinner somewhere, go home where it's peace and quiet for at least maybe an hour or so, take a nap, come back and pick up the kids, and you'll be all refreshed. So Friday night,
Parents
Parents'
night out.
Night out.
Fantastic.
So
Yeah.
we try to think of everything.
Well, that's a good thing to think about. Good morning, Minta. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Kelly.
Oh, and I miss Kelly and Lisa.
I think so. I think
It's
Mama
all
Garrett was the
scrolling
last
up there
one, yeah.
on me. So, but yeah, this is wow.
Starting
Rounding up the week.
One more thing in July, we're doing our Enneagram
That's exciting.
and our spiritual gift assessment workshop. We try to do that once a year. And so the Enneagram is just it's a good kind of a personality type, inventory that you can take. And between that and learning about your spiritual gifts, we can take those two and put it together and really come to understand possibly our calling, where God's called us and where we're best fit to serve. So, and Darcy does a great job of teaching that, Darcy Stoll, and so she is pumped, she's excited, and so this will be on July 7th, starting in July, every Sunday in July, and we'll do it at 4 o'clock here in the Fellowship Hall. So
that is an awesome thing.
it's an
And
hour
to-
long, but it's a hoot, and you learn some good things from it. So
Well, and yes, and like you said, Darcy is a great teacher.
She is.
And her enthusiasm and energy just is infectious, and it just.
we're just trying to get her to open up and be
Oh, that's funny.
outgoing,
Yeah. So
Not.
Yeah, the thing I've learned though is you don't put her in a smaller room. She's got to have a bigger room.
She's got to have space.
Gotta have space.
Gotta have space, so.
Yeah, so it's good. And Thelma, this morning, good to see you this morning. Welcome. And so, okay, guys, I think we've covered a lot of the.
For a summer calendar, this is extremely busy.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Oh.
So,
Project Transformation.
hey, Tom, we miss you
Yeah.
too, buddy.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
So,
Project Transformation tomorrow is our first day. We'll be taking Bus A,
okay,
the big one.
you're taking the shuttle.
I'm taking Bus A to Pine Bluff.
Wait a minute, you're talking about the one that has the little doors that go whoosh?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Walt and I need to come down and anoint the car or the bus
Please,
with
please.
holy oil.
Yes, it'll be an
And,
experience. It'll be a ride you'll never forget.
Maybe we need to circle around it. No, that would be like Jericho, right? So
So the ride isn't bad. The driver has the worst part of it.
Thank you very much. And I've never driven this one far.
all I can tell you is that bus has the ability to go airborne.
Oh, that's good. So the more
If Walt
people we
remembers that.
have on the bus, it will.
R.E. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yes.
The more, I'm making a personal plea, the more people we have going to Project Transformation, will ground the bus to the road.
Yeah.
But we'll meet in the Conway parking lot at 9 o'clock. We'll leave, we'll get to Pine Bluff about 10. We'll be there so that the children can read to us. And then about 12, we'll go have some lunch. And then we'll be in prayer as we drive back. We'll get back here about 2 o'clock.
That's awesome.
So this will be every Sunday, every Monday for about 8 weeks. And you're more than welcome to come every week, or just pick a week and sign up and come for that. So we'll be looking forward to that. And if you got the Benton First volunteer shirts, the green ones, wear those.
Put them on.
Yeah, put them on.
Well, that's exciting. I really want to go make one of those this summer, and I'm hoping to real soon. So obviously,
I know a lot of
VBS.
people will be tied up in VBS.
Right.
Not literally tied up, but.
Well, there might be.
They could be.
It could be. So, well, guys, it's time for us to wind this thing down for today and get ready to get into church. And one good thing about it, guys, we don't have to worry about putting on our robes today.
No.
And so that'll make it, although I do like my robe, because a robe does cover a multitude of sins, i.e. stomach. But anyway, but come and join us for worship. 3 opportunities. 8:30 and 11 is traditional in the sanctuary. 9:05 is in the CLC. It is a contemporary service. There are donuts usually in the 9:05, just saying too, and some coffee there.
Yeah.
Also, it'll be live broadcast at 9:05 and 11 across all of our channels, which is Facebook, YouTube, and Subsplash, which is fumcbenton.org.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
did I get it right?
Our app, our Facebook page, our YouTube page.
Partridge in a Pear Tree.
Yeah.
It's everything. So it's all in there.
We're everywhere.
Yeah. So, one last thing. If you would like to volunteer to be part of the audio video team, we're looking for volunteers to come and to help with that on Sunday mornings. Thank God you don't have to work with this group, but you will, did I say it out loud? I'm sorry. But you will get to work with some great people on the 9:05 service, especially, and 11 o'clock as well. So if you want to help with that.
And don't think you're like, oh, I can't do that. If you can log on and watch us on Facebook, you can be on the AV team.
Hey, if we can get this up and running.
It's that easy. Yeah.
It's that easy.
It's click, 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 space bar, backspace,
You just have to be able to say, I think this is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this on? Testing. All right.
We're
Good
out.
to see.
Love
We'll
y'all.
see you soon. God bless.